Well, there could be new life coming to the old Lee School campus. The Columbus Redevelopment Authority announced today an investment group has plans for the property. Our Quentin Smith joins us live in the studio with details on the future of what was once school grounds. Hey there, Quentin.
Yeah, Scott, for the past few years now, the Lee School building has been vacant and creating an eyesore for many people. But a makeover might change that. The president of the Columbus Redevelopment Authority says a developer, who is remaining anonymous at this time, is interested in investing roughly $15 million to the site to help bring new life to North Columbus. Boarded up windows and doors, shingles hanging off the roof, and busted windows. That's what you'll see at Lee Middle School. However, this may not be the site for long.
They're looking at what I would call a mixed-use development. They're wanting to do some residential, some loft style of 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside the existing building, so repurposing and renovating that building, the old school that was built in the 50s. And they're also looking at commercial development all across the entire site.
Columbus Redevelopment Authority President John Acker says for the past 6 months, his board has met with a developer who's interested in revamping the area.
Highway 45 is a great corridor for Columbus, but at some point you got to develop other areas. And so this is developing another area for Columbus to further expand commercial development.
The roughly $15 million project will consist of 2 phases. Phase 1 will include loft-style apartments, retail, restaurant, and commercial space, while Phase 2 will consist of general commercial development.
As far as what is now the old gym, that'll be repurposed into a large commercial space, commercial retail space, and then now what is the old football practice field, all of that will be developed into commercial space.
But the redevelopment of the property isn't the only good news involving the school. Acker says the CRA is also trying to get parts of Lee School to be marked as a historic landmark.
The original part, which is the cafeteria, which is the southernmost part, the cafeteria in the school that was built in the 50s, that's the part that we're trying to get as landmark status.
The remainder of the building, however, will be demolished if this current plan comes to fruition. Acker says the expected completion date for Phase 1 of the project is set for January 2020.
A lot of people around town have sentimental attachments to the school, and to have a developer come in that wants to keep the school and preserve it and enhance it, it's just a win-win for everybody.
Now, before any redevelopments can take place, the site first has to be rezoned. Now, since this is a school, it's zoned R1, which is residential. However, Acker says next week the CRA will meet with the Planning Commission to request it to be rezoned to a commercial district. Scott?